Welcome to Biblical Studies Today, instructional videos. It's Thursday, January 9th. Want to think with you about apologist Wesley Huff on the Joe Rogan show earlier this week, and Wesley giving Joe Rogan a facsimile copy that he had made of P52, a papyrus document that has John 18:31-33 on one side, and then John 18:37-38 on the back side here. On the left, we have one side of this papyri, and on the right, the opposite side of it, and John 18 verses 31-33 represented here, and verses 37-38 represented here. This is from CSNTM, which Wesley noted on the program and had the host pull up for view. We have here on the left the papyri, and then on the right the actual letters in yellow highlight that are visible. You can see the hoi here, the definite article for Judaioi. This is the Jews then saying it's not lawful for us to kill Jesus in order that the words of Jesus might be fulfilled, saying what kind of a death he was going to die. We can here see hoi Judai, and then the he and mu from hemin, and then all the way down. You can see how consistent across Nestle Aland text these letters are in this column, and you can see how this would then signify the spacing of this document. And then we can look on the backside, and you can see the ta here, and the gamma here, the capital letter gamma would look like that. And then you can see the corresponding, the henna is quite visible here, and the martu, in order that I would testify to the truth. All those who hear the truth listen to my voice. And you can see here the auto very visible there. The tes aletheos, and as Huff mentions on the show, it's fascinating that this is perhaps the earliest text of the New Testament that we have, and Jesus talking with Pilate about truth has apologetic value. But what I want to note for us today in this opportunity to think about papyri and on this widely listened to program, this great defense of the gospel, is that what we have here is one of many manuscripts, over 5,000, not all complete, many fragmentary papyri. But it's not just one piece of evidence, which is the point of interest on the show that Wesley Huff is talking about with Joe Rogan, evidence, and evidence as a basis of historical inquiry and our assurance of ideas about God. This certainly is important, dating to the 2nd century, very early. But it's the totality of these documents that is important for Christians, not just one, it's the totality of them. And the note is made about Oxyrhynchus and the Oxyrhynchus Papyri. The Art and Archaeology and Ancient World Library in Oxford houses the Egyptian Exploration Society's cache and the papyrology rooms there. I have taken students to Oxford to visit these last summer, and will again in 2026, Lord willing. And would love to have you join us to think about the value of text criticism and papyri for the study of the New Testament. Before we depart, let me note here Myths and Mistakes by Elijah Hickson and Peter Gurry, editors, many excellent essays in helping us to note the value of ancient texts, not saying too much with them and never discounting them, and this would be helpful for you. A joy to be with you today to think about these issues. For more daily instructional videos, go to biblicalstudiestoday.com, and for information on biblical studies degrees and classes, go to mbts.edu, and maybe in the summer of 2026 you will join us as we head, Lord willing, back to Oxford. Until next time, the Lord bless you.